Just 1 2 3, test 1 2 3. Hopefully my voice is good, guys. Just want to make sure. Hopefully my voice is good. Just 1 2 3, test 1 2 3. Alrighty then, let's do this. Just 1 2 3, test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Hopefully my voice is good. Alright, just a little bit reducing a bit. Alright, just a little bit there you go. Little bit reducing. Right. Hello there everybody, this is livegaming and welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio. We are now continuing our let's play on the new game plus. We are very sorry that is this late at night. This because that I have with my parent watch some TV. So it's probably like not going to be like a long hour of live stream, probably just maybe 2.5 hours maybe. So yeah. So hopefully we can do this now, guys. But before that, I want to see is my hero leaf light is now 98. That's good, because what we want to do that we will going to use this now. Okay, so I think what we need to do, we want to improve everything here, like the cleric especially, so that we can able to like having more availability of healer. Yeah, that's
new
what
skills, new possibilities.
there you go. Recarb. This is nice. Oh, you know what? Let's go to the Academia.
Now, where was I?
Go to Academia. There you go.
Would you look at this?
I sense the power of new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you want to study it. Got it.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Right. Now let's see for Hulkenberg, because Hulkenberg is really very focused on Faker. This is what I wanted to give it to her actually. Yeah.
I see.
Fake roguery. I want to try this one, to be honest.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Nice.
I see. To greater heights.
Alright, cancel. That's not what I wanted to say. And now I want to see for my... Okay, we can able to have 2 now, which is good. So what I want to do is for the Faker, I'm gonna give
that
Rogue a Faker roguery. Chance of inflicting forget on one enemy. Turn icon added to or remove at random. So this is really nice.
all right?
It costs a lot, but that's okay. Which means I think we have some kind of like...
You don't say.
Oh. You've studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be most adept researcher partner I've had.
Incredible.
Oh, there you go. Which is really, really nice.
All right.
Full. Oh.
Did I?
Just now? No, impossible. Are you alright?
What?
Are you alright?
Not quite.
Nothing. I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? A memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade, and his eventual betrayal, though I cannot even recall his face. Oh.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, so the wound on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people. But you do.
It'll be fine.
But you do, don't you? Indeed. Should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast a doubt on you as well. And that is the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry. I find myself thinking in a circle so often here, and kernel of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, is that the truth? Lately, I have felt that my research might actually be by another's will, that I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories were restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten. Where's this coming from? Don't give in. I won't betray you. Don't give in.
No.
Don't let yourself give in to fear. A fair point. Life is full of both good and bad. My apologies. Didn't mean to let any bitterness to slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days. But I do so struggle with the conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. Yay! More.
Often I find your words resounding in me.
More skill. Nice.
Well then.
Mental awareness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. If you haven't acquired the general, I suggest making connection with the captain of the guard corps in the old castle town. Yep, Barden. I'm sure this will prove to be a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtue. Worth the trouble, I say.
This one's important.
Yep, it is. Important indeed.
I can depend only on you.
I would be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in. Okay. Right. So now for our inherited skill. Okay. Study archetype for our main character. I think we need. Do we need a faker? Roller, knight, thief. I think knight is best for Hulkenberg anyway, but I think I need to like increase everything in order to get, yeah, you know, in order to improve. Because I heard that if you unlock many of the archetypes of every character, it will provide a secret item each of the character. So I am looking forward to it. So therefore, oh, so now I think yes, do cleric then.
I found new power. New skills, new possibilities.
Nice. All right. Oh dear, there's a lot of them. Okay, never mind.
I found new power.
Revive one ally from KO with full HP. That's really cool. And more magic. Hell yeah. Yeah, they want to also give Hulkenberg additional. But yeah.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Hulkenberg, Seeker, Cleric. Yeah, I want to give her Cleric as well.
What now?
Item.
A new means of protection. I've acquired a new power.
Nice.
A new means of protection.
Right.
I've acquired a new power.
Nice.
I've been waiting.
Inherit skill for Hulkenberg. Her magic knight. Faker's roguery. Yeah. Shield arts. It gives physical, which is nice. Healer. Alright, for now it's good for now. Wait, they need one for Stroll. Stroll. Oh, I can only do, yeah. Oh yeah, Swordmaster. I forgot to change.
What now?
Stroll. Yep. And then there you go, Beast Slayer. Hulkenberg. You know what? I'm gonna give this one Kaiser, because I like giving more magic, endurance, and strength. And then there you go. While Stroll give the Crimson Split Shoe, which is really nice. Because I need Hulkenberg as tanky as possible, because she is my tank. So they were able to like withstand any attack from many enemies. No, for you, Stroll, you probably required Plunder Magic, maybe? Yeah, I like this one.
All right.
Now let's go for Heisme. Gold attack is already good. Okay, so all right.
Hello.
Let's
What
go
now?
back for our main character. Using our main party. Wait, you know what? We still need to go to the merchant because I think we have quite good enough money for now. So I think that yeah, it's more than enough actually. We almost 1 million. Unless we're gonna get that mimic again. Unless we kill it faster, it's gonna be bad. Yep, this one. Ooh, there's a lot of them this time. Okay, which is good because I think what we want to see is using Medica. Yeah, Medica is good, or maybe Petra. I think your element, which it's really better. Tatabek. Negate one enemy physical skill. Remove all debuff from allies. That's good actually. So gold attack.
All right.
We need that. Okay. And I think the Jama Vitalja, Tarukaja. It's more focused on Sleeping Slash. Okay, Samarkand, Revive, Medica. I want to give Medica to heal. Well, we have Hulkenberg able to heal, so I think Petra is good. Yeah. And the last one is increase strength of hit rate of synthesis, raise max XP, increase effect consumable, magic circle attack. Okay. Passive increase magic skill attack. Okay, lucky find. God blessing, increase effect of recovery magic, shield blessing. While attack, defense, or evasion are okay. We can do this. Ice May. Yeah.
Oh, you'll come again.
All right. I want to get some. Yep, not this one. Oh.
Isn't that paint?
Plant seed. Hero light seed. Check seed. Reflex seed. Leaf light. Yeah, this one.
Whoa.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence.
Deafening
the anticipation
silence.
that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Whoa. Grove Camp.
Oi!
There's a bath cask in the back deck now. I'm very not whinging about not being able to bath, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt we would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruit and grasses are added into the bath water to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such item, perhaps you ought to consider purchase.
The breeze feels nice.
3 days.
But
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's also too dangerous to go outside at night. There anything? Okay, nothing new. Yeah, let's go take a bath then. Let's go take a bath. I am curious what this does. We never done this before. And we bought a lot of things here.
hey there.
I heard from Neuras apparently we can either enter as it or make it better if by putting something into the hot water first.
Yep.
If you put something that smells good, I bet it'll feel nice. I leisurely soak here should I fatigue. I might even get some mag as well. I got mag, eh? Mag. Yeah. Put something. Oh. Check bald salt. Fountain of Youth. My agility, okay. Boiling bath bomb. Endurance. Yeah. Fountain of Youth. Yeah, let's use Bowling Bath. Fountain of Youth. It's a bath with a fleeting fountain youth in it. A sweet fragrance will envelop me as though I broken through the frolic through a flower-filled meadow. I feel like both my body and my heart have gotten lighter. Increase agility 2. Obtain Mac. Whoa! Okay, that's nice. I got out of the bath and went back after cooling off a bit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow, Heisman. You erected a tent above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear OEGF are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. Oh. Okay. Man, I really hope we can able to talk to someone.
You did it!
Harvest.
Whoa.
Yay.
Did you know?
Jailbait, huh? I want to increase my MP again. So let's go here.
This? Understood.
Speaking of,
You remember when I told you I was trying to think up the new approach to laundry? Well, I dare say I've made a bit of breakthrough. One day I was so sick and tired of doing laundry, I thought occurred what I simply found a way to lessen the amount of clothes I had to clean. Thus I devised an ambitious tactic. The why not just wear nothing in the first place? Well, it proved a roaring success. My laundry workload went down considerably, but I soon found out how cold the air can be with no clothes to shield me. Suffice to say, after enduring such a chill, I have since retired the strategy. I listened to Ismay reminiscing as we did our laundry. Ooh. Max MP increase.
oh,
Money. Money.
Nura speaking.
This is Neras. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
the city ruins come to view.
City ruin.
This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hearty and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain, and with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
This is truly a harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settled into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Oh, yeah. Something wrong, lad. Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
No, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant. Are you okay?
Everything okay?
Are you okay?
Right.
Yeah. Sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I have no doubt about it. This is the work of the human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monstrous attack or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the Magla crystal are what attracted the human here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually.
You...
Stroll. I'll make no assumption about what runs through your mind, but I will ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thought to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I like Phil come face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
Alright.
Yay! Wisdom. Even though I am full. So full.
Hey!
My stomach doesn't notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Nuras can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewer no joy, but it's important site to document nonetheless. Thank you.
As the sun sinks below the horizon,
There's a gauntlet
runner
there.
arrives in a land
Maybe
dense with
Katrina,
trees.
maybe?
The glow of the gauntlet runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Alright, nothing here. I think we want to do this time. Let's... yeah.
hey,
Leaf.
whoa.
Whoa! Done.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Age of a new king draws nearer. Indeed.
Quite.
All the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of the seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brawlhaven by tomorrow. Seawater, I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And so we put the force behind us at long last. That must be mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nuras, you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage to the rest of the way? Okay.
That reminds me.
Ah. Alright.
You did it!
Harvest.
Did you know?
This. Wait, never mind.
Later. Hey. Later.
We have. Okay, no. Okay.
Hey.
Leaf lights.
Whoa.
Remember to leave a bit of space in between the seeds. They need this space as they grow. Well, they do need some growth, Gallica.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Katarina. Hey, you lot. Yeah, on the guns run over there. You're not becoming king on my watch.
Hurry it up!
I've got a short fuse, you know. And that means if you don't come it right now, kaboom. So the young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Now she done it.
Come on, then.
If she wants a boom, she'll get one. Wait, they're coming on board on at the other then. Well, now we have to accept their challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Again.
Break, lady! Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Try a bit of this! As moths to a flame!
Nice.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. But so have we.
Oh, power of kings!
Power of kings.
Hey!
Cha-cha break.
I will fight with come forth, royal soul. Lend me your strength.
Fire blade. Ah, there you go.
Strike true!
Strike true.
How's this?
You hit their weakness!
I shall fight as
That's your
I shall
opening,
vanquish
Captain.
evil. I call upon royal power within.
Medium, heavy. Yo.
I'll cut you down. I die hard.
Magic Knight!
I'm gonna try this. Hopefully works.
Can you withstand this?
Yay!
Observe the enemy.
Nice. It works. Hell yeah. This is gonna be very, very useful for boss. Let's do Knight's Proclamation then.
Strike me if you dare.
You are good.
Let's steal something. Steal. Want to steal your Katarina?
I'll take this. What a blunder.
So much for that.
Let's stay calm. Now we'll do this together.
Okay. This time, let's use this one. Go!
All right, let's go.
Let's do this!
Attack! Very nice.
No. Why? Why?
Why indeed?
I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Woo, very nice.
A halfway decent result.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Okay, this one. Yes.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Ha! I have never known such.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
I've lost.
Oh damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, cause I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Katarina, cheer up.
Yeah?
I saw your honor, so I followed you. You as tough as they say. Ah, Eurydice, who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me, I know perfectly well you're the great Katarina Grant. Everyone here knows. In fact, all the hopes are pinned on you.
Oh,
Are these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other option do the parapets like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got break some egg to make an omelette. Eureka's, wait, check this. See if you can stop everyone from leaving for now. Oh.
Hey,
Good news, you lot. Katarina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If we can hold up just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna get things right for us.
well then.
Now, there we are. We believe in you, Katarina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. Need a small price to pay for helping out my people. It'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the parapets take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, the first thing I'm gonna do is to offer bounties for the bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I squeeze them right back. Is the money the answer? Will handing out money make this better? I gonna kill myself, but I had to try something.
But
Even now, tons of people aren't gonna survive. And I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gonna take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the parapets are right where they wanted them beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the parapets start doing well for themselves. They would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on it. They like this twisted world just as it is. Let's change things. Let's save them too.
In that case,
We can save those people too.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies, maybe they struggle in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
But that doesn't mean they can make the purpose up for it. So yeah, I figured that out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but I reach out to the recruitment center. We should be seeing bigger rewards from the bounties. Go check on it. Thank you, Katarina. We're gonna keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. Thank you.
She.
Yay, brawler.
Now,
Nice.
a new power.
New power. I know it's a Pugilus, right?
I'm not letting anyone die.
I usually using giving to whatchamacallit. What am I trying to say? I giving to Heisme the Pugilus because since he can able to steal life, that's why I'm use Pugilus because it's suited for him. More bounty. Yeah. Next time I see you again, I'm checking you down for sure. So don't go dying on me. Okay.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Okay. Anything in here? No. Let's go to the back again. I want to increase our agility. I want to increase our agility more. Take a bath. No! Wrong button. Fucking hell. Son of a bitch. I want to use my agility.
Time marches on,
Son
and the
of a
age of a
bitch.
new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Almost there.
Haven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
Oh.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Haven.
Port Haven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Haven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps.
Flock
the sea
here.
guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
I thought you say fuck. I guess I was wrong. Wow.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon!
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Haven.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Wow.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
There's a lot of gauntlet runner here.
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it. I won't hold my breath. I want to be a dick for once, so I want to say... yeah, not that interested. Sorry, Nira, just curious.
Yeah, I'm really not that interested.
Come now, lad. You'll be eating your words once we're sky high and you're not, eh?
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Glodell.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
Fucking Glodell.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
'Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights.
Every
They've
time.
far better seafood than in the capital.
Hope it's nothing too weird.
Hope it's nothing too weird.
You've nothing to fear. Truly, I find most living things are edible.
You need higher standards, lady.
If you're sure, Nurse, then we'll leave it to you. Me? I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Alright.
Really?
We came all this way to the big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy! This is a joy! Oh, this blooming heat.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Destiny, Relic, and Death Curse.
What is it?
Say,
I think I remember it's supposed to be
Hello there.
this way. Hello there.
My
It's
money's on
supposed to
Santa X40.
be this way. Yeah, let's just go straight then, guys.
All right now.
Young man! Young man!
Oh! Oh, okay, got it. Let's go this one first then. Because it is, I think, Idol's Day?
The goods are cheap today.
Is it Idol's Day? Yeah, maybe Idol's Day. With Great Fredas! I need that! Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. I need that. I need Great Fredask so badly. And then Revival, we have tons of it, so Okay. Sell. What can we? We cannot sell anything. All right. Okay. So let's go check to the weapon. What is the highest attack on this area? Because it determines. Before that.
Real cheap.
Or at Marblin Bluefin Tuna. Oh, we have this one. What about this one?
Greetings. Well then.
Rider's Anklet? Ah.
Can we talk?
Okay. Right, I think that's supposed to be like...
Got a bargain.
Buy. What do you have here? Fruit cordial. Ah, I like that. Brine. Okay. Right. Now let's check the weapon. So we can see what is the highest attack on this area right now.
This is on sale right now.
So we can determine how many weapons we have. Oh, nice. Buy. Sailor, okay, 211. Gilliton Blade, 255, 211. Halberd, Fishing Harpoon. Wow, there's a lot of money. Ninja Blade. Let's see what we have for
What now?
Here now. So let's go to the item here. No, equipment. So 211. That's the max. Okay. So above, so which means it can be used at Virgo Island then. You. No, Hulkenberg 420. Okay, Heismay. Okay, yeah. We have to buy. But before that, let's sell first. Let's sell armor. Yeah, let's sell armor first, guys. Sell this.
Now then.
224. Okay. Endurance 40. Okay. Demon Mail. Orichalcum. Okay. Sunglass, alright.
Now then. Now then.
Okay.
Now then.
Right. Now let's go.
This is on.
Let's buy. First one is for our main character. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Gilliton Blade for our Stroll.
Ooh.
Fishing Harpoon.
Indeed.
Indeed. And then Ninja Blade for Heismay. This is nice. Alright. It's a good thing that we found Idol's Day for today. It is really nice.
Oh, what a pity.
Blast this heat.
Yeah, I think I just go.
Beg pardon?
Really now?
Really now, indeed.
Well met, eh? Aha.
Angler's Inn.
Say.
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa! You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I realized just slow moving, but it was coming to Brilhaven was beyond my expectation. I wonder why it came.
Yes.
I do suspect he's keep a watchful eye on the top candidate. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from Coronation Rock.
Well,
maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that things in the sky might everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
okay then.
Anyway, we better go finding an inn we can stay at. Right.
Ridiculous.
I forgot. Before
now?
that, give me a moment, guys, because I need to check a medicine first. Give me a moment. Alright, we are back, guys. Sorry it took a while because since I'm actually got a flu these several days, so it took a while. They need to take medicine first for several days. So sorry, guys. Okay, so hopefully we're now back in action, guys. So let's go continue on. Alright, let's go.
What do I do?
Oh. Hello, Lena. Let's do talk this one first. Oh, wait, I think.
What do I do?
Yeah. Feeling lovely. Will you have customer queuing up in no time? Oh.
What do I do?
What is it you require?
Oh, you there? You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you? No. Not to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural after all.
Yeah.
Beauty is all my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden corporate pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish as this. This guy is a jerk. I would want to stay at the inn full of people like him anyway.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Hey there!
Hey, Lena. I saw you in my Tira, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Were you planning to stay in this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everywhere is full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice at this time too.
I see.
That's so. If this place is no good, we have to look for somewhere else too. But wait, that Gunter Runner of yours, the one you had to park in the middle of Archetype? Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it too. I don't really know.
What?
What a shame, you got inside without even knowing it would work. Your group must have quite a talented engineer. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. That means that if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Oh no. Hey, Loveless.
Hey.
Looks who's here. You're the elder fella from Archetype, ain't ya? Guess we both got ourselves marked for exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you because I just got tossed out by my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one calling himself the come all in if but some joke. That's going to be an issue.
Right.
It sure is. There another place nearby to stay? There are 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with the either option. On the other side of the fountain is a golden coral pavilion where the nobby wankers like Vorden stay. Oh, Vorden stay there. A parapus or an elder staying there? Fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the golden coral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumor said that's where you find Louis naturally. Probably bought up the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess, but...
I think so. Guess we better avoid that one then. Poof. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other option, there's a spider's den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy looking old gift standing out front, smiling all creepy like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, Woon is an inn where there's a tavern. From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
I doubt we get much sleep in a tavern. I'm sure wouldn't anyway. Not this spider den. Sound much better. Then again, there's no way we're getting into the Golden Corral, so we might not have a choice. Should we go check it out?
What do I do?
Alright, let's go here then. Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? Hey, I've spare room available. I don't refuse service to anyone, and my room are affordable for all. Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh no, would dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have looked at accommodation. We can discuss the payment afterwards. Hey.
Kind kind of
dodgy.
freaky.
Yep, it is freaky. This place really seems shady, but we might as well look up at the room.
Well,
Man.
should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut?
Yep.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
Who knows?
Who knows?
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
No, Heisme.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Don't say that, Heisme.
Very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal,
Oh, it's an
would you
Iskal.
see the crown
Iskia.
atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Really? Just like that?
I love you, Lord Milo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars.
Rudolph.
Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Roussant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command.
Hear, hear! For Roussant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen,
Katarina.
all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Whoa.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on Loveless!
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Yep, true.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
What can we get? What can we get? Something weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Come on,
Did
Hulkenberg.
she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we all die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Oh, it's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
Yep.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I had to do something.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready? Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose. Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
Thanks, Badlin. He's a good guy. I like him.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Yep. Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in the Gauntlet Runner. Nearest ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner.
My apologies.
I have a favor to ask you. Would you mind lending me any unused blanket? What will you use them for? For defense, you understand, just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'll be unprotected against apologies. Against bug. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep. So I thought I might be bundle myself in a blanket at night. Yes, I know this place is warm and it is, yes. I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'm grateful to have any spare blankets. Poor eyes, May.
Eesh.
Right with tourists, okay. Regal in mouth, no, that's a Port City's speciality. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing? Alright then, so let's sleep!
Look at that.
Wait, can we go out? Alright.
Let's rest.
Look at that.
Let's rest.
Good night.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oofy. Uh-oh. Near us?
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Near us?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What is it? Hey, Barden!
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
Joanna!
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctuaress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I said. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
Bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
A fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man. You know what? Yeah, I intend to.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Oh, wow. Oh, there's a Colosseum.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
Oh boy.
At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood.
Rela.
And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Poor Rella, man.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! first up is a respected gentleman of the church. Godot, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people! Strength and compassion in one package! He's got the crowd on his side right from the start! Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we
Glendale.
have a challenger! Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Glendale, the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Glendale, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
Ah, there it is. Fourth done.
The size of that thing. Was that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Wow.
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It's not looking great.
It's not looking great. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
I'm curious what...
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now,
I'm curious
we've
what
had quite a
Adeni's head
succession up
bring.
here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's the head?
Oh.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay.
You chief of all things. This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heisme is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
Oh dear.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserved. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please,
Okay, Joanna.
leave this country armed with the truth.
Yes, Joanna, I will. I promise.
I will. I promise.
Oh dear.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
$49.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
Yep.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Yep.
Not bad, pups.
Hey,
You
Fidelio.
are passing on the course of a human hunt.
You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Yep. We only right or wrong.
No. We only righted a wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it.
Yep.
It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Hey, Juna.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Yep.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you?
All right.
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Hey, Juna. I'm going to get you sooner.
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It's not a done deal.
It's not a done deal.
Still, 'tis a significant step forward. We've crossed a dangerous bridge, and the risk paid off. We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
It's engraved to his body.
Maybe he's engraved it directly on his body.
Yeah, somehow I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating evidence onto his skin. It'd be backwards in a mirror besides. It's more likely to be in his runner.
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph! She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all,
dear.
Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the Church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Fucking hate Forden.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Louis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Louis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Alright.
Let's hurry.
Oi there! Well met, eh?
Oh?
Ah.
Yeah, I want to go inside of this. Maybe find those people again who doubted me before.
Hey, listen.
Incredulous.
All very nice.
I'm just incredulous.
Alright, nothing more. Okay. There's a lot of talk in this scenario, so yeah.
Oi! Oi!
Is it on the Night Prowler? Let's go save. Who knows? every time this song.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in and make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Yep. Oh dear.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I help anyone in need. I'll treat all tribes equally.
I'd treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit much, ease off. You know there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
Admirers, I don't like foreigners. I'm in love with Juna. I wanna try that.
I'm actually in love with Lady Juna.
Well, my condolences.
Out of your league, chum.
I dare say you both speak from the sting of experience.
And you speak like a man with a death wish. Whatever. You got some brass tea, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Gladel ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now, you're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you.
Alright.
Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
Oh, well.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Gallica.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Where?
So?
Alright. Caradius front.
Hello there.
Incredible.
Oh. Didn't hit me until we got right up close to it, but this runner really is huge.
Hey!
Oi, over here. Keep your heads out of the clouds, will ya?
Sam!
You bumpkins can fawn over Caradrius all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway. What with the Sawyer, what with the Sawyer and all?
Huh.
Sawyer, what's that? Hey boss, how about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't official friends yet. Now follow me. I'll give you the grand
Got it.
Oh, and a friendly warning. Beyond best behavior, you try anything clever, you dead on the spot. Make a rude comment on Lord Luis, dead on the spot, got it? Not shy, but making threats. We'll stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Louis in reception room, and didn't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
Alright. Okay. Wow. That's a gauntlet runner. Oh, wow.
Check this out.
Ah. Right, let's go.
Got it.
And here we are. Go on in.
I'm leaving.
Don't wander up until you get used to it. This place can be a real maze.
Oh, yeah?
Wow, there's so many soldiers here. So we should expect as much from Louis' stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched.
Well,
like it or not, an elder recruit is always to stand out. But we're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall.
And yet...
Oi!
Ah.
You're not serious.
Got it.
The reception room is on the top floor. This lift gets you there. Oh?
What in the...
What was that? Happens to everyone. There's some sort of magic control locking mechanism.
Yeah?
It keeps a suspicious element out. You know, like the bastard pretending they're grunts when they try actually assassin.
I see.
Seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a different key for a different area. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. You want to talk? You want to walk freely around the runner? Then you're going to have to move up our ranks a bit first.
Evidently.
Keys are only given to ranking out soldier, isn't it? Navigating this place may be more difficult without those in our possession. We will need to acquire them then. Oi, already trading treacherous whisper among yourself, eh? Quit with the gossip and get on already.
Oh, nice.
Much bigger than I thought. I always forget we're inside a gauntlet runner. Quit looking around so much. Now what we have got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids are new recruits? So that's all it took, eh? A little show at the exhibition. Used to be you have to prove yourself before you could stand with Count's men.
No.
You got Louis' approval. That's not enough for you, I keep it to yourself. Before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What? This peasant against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We could settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the wall.
Don't even try it.
Oh, leave it out, Zans. Get your arse back to your post. That's an order.
Understood?
Just get this through your tiny head. Powers everything around here. I give you 3 days at most to run home. Tails between your legs.
Seriously.
You're just gonna stand there or you're gonna move. Come on. I have to be honest. For Basilio...
Here.
Okay. For Basilio and Fidelio, to be honest, I prefer the Japanese dub version because it's much more, especially for Fidelio, it's much more intimidating, it's much more threatening than the English dub. And not to mention, I am wondering myself why Fidelio and Basil and maybe some of the Platypus tribe, most are using in English dub using an Australian accent. Why? Why is that? Why every one of them like hello mate? Like that is like using an Australian accent. That's what I'm really curious at. And this will be a Louis quarters. Just a reception room, lass. He be daft to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, won't he?
Alright.
Lord Louis waiting aside. Enter.
Hey.
Guess that's my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula. Be careful. Lots of sharp eyes about. I'll try. You all stay safe too. See you soon, I hope.
A beautiful city, Brialhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here.
Here we go.
Just ask. Did you kill the royal family? I'm gonna ask them.
Did you kill the king and prince?
My dagger laid buried in the king's chest until his mortal husk entered the casket.
Then you don't deny it?
I never sought to. I presumed Forden would be more than happy to announce it, but I've heard nothing. The man preyed enough on the state government. Perhaps he feared I would be hailed as a hero instead of derided as a killer. Ever the paragon of cowardice.
Oh, wow.
It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
Oh dear.
You hesitate?
No.
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
You have no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Yay!
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Okay, that's good.
Only this area feels any different from the rest.
Oh.
I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide!
Go, Gallica, hide! Hide yourself.
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming?
Juna!
Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Hey, Juna.
Is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed.
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean, idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
It's like indicating that Juna and Luis are lovers. That's what I thought in the first place.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big. But now I know where it is.
Yup.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
Hell yeah.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree?
Soiree?
Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Yup.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded, this is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
Oh,
you would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a near solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
We'll have to make it work.
We'll just have to make it work.
You truly mean that?
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
Yup.
That reminds me.
Ah, he seems very proud of his strength.
Yes.
He's rather full of himself, yes, Sergeant Zant, was it? He got told to go back to his post, makes me wonder he might be in charge of one of the runner sectors.
I see.
That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable even to near it. I doubt he will be simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more details in the morning.
Got it?
May I speak?
Ah. Alright, sleep.
Good night.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Now starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to the Luis private quarters. The issue is those in charge of each area the one holding the keys would seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them, and push forward.
Even so...
If we meant to attack, a short, decisive counter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcement, we may not fare so well.
Yes.
We subordinate have attained their rank through the martial prowess. If we wound their pride, negotiation may be still on the table. We're not strong enough yet. I don't think we're ready for a challenge like this yet.
Yeah.
Right. A new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strength by bounty hunters and the like. Or we may end up over our heads.
Then...
We could dig up some depth of information. Who knows? They might have a weakness we can exploit.
Got it.
Well then, before you can secure the route to his quarter, sounds like we have to do something digging before the day of the soiree. Okay. There's a lot of cutscene dialogue in this scenario, guys. 20 days! Wow. So this really is a lot of time.
Let's head there.
Oi there!
Alright. So I think...
met, eh?
Are there... Oh, Heisme. Okay. Stroll? What is it? What is about?
I'm sorry.
Is this subject to rush through a place like this? Ah. This will take some explanation. Alright. And Hulkenberg? There's a talk.
I'm just...
Sorry.
Incredulous.
Right now I'll ponder around. If you need advice, I'm here.
Thank you.
As to be considered today, whenever no listening on next voyage instead. Okay.
I'm just incredulous.
So we have Maria here, and then we have Heisme. So yeah, let's do Heisme then. Yeah, before we go to our next, it's best we do this one, I think.
Ah, it's you.
Well, hello there. For all the time we spend in battle, good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? I don't suppose I could ask for your help with something. I know I'm imposing, but you remember we spoke about finding a spot to lay my son to rest? I happened across a nice place the other day. Let's go right away.
My thanks.
You'll go then? In that case, I had to ask, but could you teleport us to Martira? Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of those dark doing at the castle. Perhaps my boy will find solace here, among many of his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their deads here. Don't want my son feeling out of place being the only child here in his signed piece. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in. Shall we look somewhere else? Seems like a good enough place to me.
Yes.
Perhaps a matter of perspective. But indeed, it's hard to say this is the right spot without having checked any other option.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest? If you don't mind indulging me just a bit further. Yup. Seems a peaceful place at the first glance, but not really so, is it?
No.
Pattering footsteps from the beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing on us from the shadows too. Well, it's too dangerous. It might be too dangerous.
True.
I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look the other location if you don't mind. You. No problem. Want to keep looking? You want to keep looking?
I apologize.
It's an important decision though. I decide you're losing patience.
The truth is...
All Oigif travel far and wide. Ugif, sorry. Always whenever I say EU, E and U, I remember like Eugen. That's why I often say that. Any Ugif travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some built an altar at home. Some scattered the bone in the sea. Some buried them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones at the village communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. These people used to irritate me to no end. When I was younger, I loathed their indecision, looked down on them for it. But as I got in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone else. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I suddenly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
Even so...
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. We can take our time.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Give it as much a thought as you need.
Listen.
Are you certain? You truly are an oddball. Then might we check the Golden Runner again? This time I like to see somewhere full of open space. Yay! Maybe I'm just imagining things. What's the matter?
What happened?
What is it?
No.
It looked just like the place my son loved.
My son...
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leaped right back up, all smiles. He would chase Buck through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, this as it might burst out the grass at any moment, being covered in burrs, but I know it's just an empty fantasy. Are you okay?
Everything okay?
Haisme, are you alright?
Yes.
Yes.
My apologies.
Apologies. I didn't mean for you to see me like that, but yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. This silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle, it fills a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son will love it too. He always loved to run with the wind in his face. And yet... Want to keep looking? What? Something? Yeah, want to keep looking? Do you want to keep looking for somewhere else?
Not so.
No, that's not it. I just have one thing that's holding me back. That sweet smells on the wind. It reminds me of faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies. You just remember it.
What?
You just now remembering about your hometown?
No.
It occurred to me, yes, but I have not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they welcome me back.
Oh.
A wind blows in my home, sweeter than I have known. Let's go already.
Come on.
I like it. I like if we could visit your hometown, Haisme. I wonder if my son will feel the same. I never even gave him a chance to see my village before he died. There's no room for hesitation, especially for my son's sake. He deserves no less than to have every option considered.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I've never have realized alone. I'm grateful our path crossed. Yay. Whoa. Yay! New one! Thieves! Virtue!
No.
Yes! New one!
A new power.
New one! Ninja! Assassin! I forgot. Ninja is the third one. Assassin is the third one. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness. At least, let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward, then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades. Yay! Hell to the air. Assassin! We got Assassin.
Interesting.
Alonso. Okay, we got Alonso, Brigitta. And let's go to Brigitta. Because I'm curious. Is it the same?
Ah, just you. See you.
Ah, okay. Alonso then.
Interesting. Greetings.
Well, Matt, what are you up to? I'd like to hear about the journey so far if you don't mind telling you have certain information I'd very much like to know. Sure, I can do that. How very intriguing. I'm very keen to know of this experience. If you indulge me, have you some free time right now?
Yes.
Follow me, I know a great spot.
I see.
Very intriguing. So an external force protect the candidate. For an outsider myself, it's rather difficult to get hold of accurate information pertaining to royal magic and determined for the throne. Information, quite a weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really want to take down the other candidate, the most effective method is will be investigating their families and home for your info you can use. Quite effective against a blackguard by their misdeed naturally, but outstandingly so against good upstanding family folk. I couldn't do that.
What's that about?
I couldn't do such a thing.
But of course.
I know it's not your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike where it hurts the most, like Snake, and those I associate with are surely the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes one of such associate now.
Oi!
How's the current situation looking?
Yeah.
With 20 at present, no delay securing their contract. Arrangements have been made should any default on payment. I shall not all talk, you know. My lord have been taking a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move, and I promise I will flay your life myself. Understand, Cuculus?
Ridiculous.
He's an underling for a landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious as you might expect. For some reason, he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Oh. Ambitious sort all over the country are using determined to rise up in the world, and his landowner is their lenders, turning tidy profit. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lend because he knows he'll collect. So when he realizes he can, why, there's an awful lot of money to dissipate into the void. And that's your aim then? What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean?
Now then.
I spared you the detail, but the man's money will end up in my coffer eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. When all said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain, and I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. What if you messed up?
About that.
What if you do if you slip up? Well, there are risks, obviously, but it's the boldness of your lies which allow people to glimpse your truth.
Oi!
Oi, Alonso!
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked earlier is snooping around the village.
What?
What?
Hey!
I gave him a slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonso. If they find out how you connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they catch on to what I up to now. You turn up nothing, and that's be the end of it. We need to relax.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. The lucky of is, didn't expect him to move so quickly. He even went as far as digging up my roots. What do you mean? What do you mean? If push come to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. Don't worry. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowners. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It will save the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
When are you free? How will you come and check on the village with me? I've got a strange nagging feeling about this. If you cut me in... I'm gonna try this. Sorry, Alonso.
Yeah.
I'll have it cost you.
Thank you. Truly.
That's fine. Just name for your price. I owe you one. Well, at least he likes me if I
Mother,
say it.
Please, be safe.
My hometown is a small village. It's a nearby, in fact. You were up to me, we had there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. Got it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah, it draws nearer indeed. Oh.
Try not to die.
Yay, Brigitta. Thank you. Money!
Luis's.
The day of the Sawyer is approaching. We need to secure our infiltration route to Luis' quarter before then. We must reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. Then at long last, we will finally have the means to break the prince's curse.
Let's make it happen.
The prince's fate is in our hand. This plan is risky, but we have to see it through.
True.
90 days until Luis Sawyer. Let us proceed with utmost caution. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this.
It's really coming
Ooh.
down.
Maria!
Oi there!
Maria and Stroll. Let's talk to Maria then. Should talk.
Mister.
Here you are. Give it to Maria.
Thank you. By the way.
Tell me what's in your mind. Being shy? It's okay, Maria. I want to go to cathedral. Miss Fabian said Papa always watching over people.
That's why.
So I thought if Papa was helping me too, then maybe I could talk to him when I went there. Let's go then.
Yeah.
Maria is so adorable, man. Still so many destruction. I wonder if Papa hurt me. What did you ask him?
Hold on.
What did you tell him? I told him that I'm sorry.
By the way.
I thought Papa had abandoned me, but I was wrong. So I told him I was sorry. Miss Fabian said I could tell her anything, so I talked to her about a whole lot of things.
So?
I told her about Papa, how lonely I was after he was gone. She listened to me. I was wrong that whole time. Your Papa must be happy. I'm sure your Papa is very happy for you.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my God, Maria. Mister. Papa's job. Do you think I could do it too? Become a warrior? Miss Fabian told me his job was to make sure everyone is okay.
Papa.
I love Papa, made sure I was okay. When I cried, he gave me a really big hug that always made me feel better.
That's why.
So I want to be like Papa. I want to make sure everyone else is okay too. But I don't know how to fight. Does that mean I can do it then? You can do other things.
In that case.
Instead of fighting, why don't you concentrate on making people feel happy?
Huh?
That really all I have to do?
Okay.
Then I'll do it. First, I'm gonna make sure that Miss Fabian is okay. I wonder what I can do to make her happy. What's something that Miss Fabian wants? She says she doesn't need anything like pretty clothes, so I was thinking flowers and some snacks and a new sign. She always say the sign got beaten up by the weather. If I make it look pretty again, do you think that will make her happy? Yup.
Wow.
Alright, I'll do just that. I'll make a new sign. This will make Papa, Miss Fabian, and me and you all smiling together. That's a great idea. It's a whole family. The whole family is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be one there too, mister, cause this is my home. It's like... That's the thing. In this scenario, she call us mister. But in Japanese version, she call us Oni-chan. which means brother, which is much more like giving more emotional attachment, because she think of us as if like her big brother, not just like an ordinary mister, because mister is like I believe in English just ordinary person to her. But that's why for me, for Maria, I prefer the Japanese dub version, because she have more emotion than the English one. Like the way when she talk to us, like she think of us in the Japanese dub version, I mean, she think of us is like her big brother, hence Oni-chan. But in English version, it's just Mr., which is for me is quite weird, because she already think of us like a family, like this one. You know, we'll always be family, okay? Which means that she already think of us as part of the family. So it's not something a Mr. do, because Mr. in English meaning is like an outside person, an outside of family. That's what I think. Oh man, that's why this is my honest thinking for Maria. That's why I think for me personally, I prefer Japanese dub for Maria, because she shows more attachment, more emotional, especially she consider us as her big brother, Oni-chan. That's what I think. That's my personal opinion, okay? You know, we'll always be family, okay? Cause Mr. you are my treasure too. See, Mr. It doesn't bode well. She call us a family, she call us treasure, so Mr. doesn't sit well. It's supposed to be big brother or brother or something. Same when I see someone very close to me, I consider him family, then I call him or her big brother or sister. That's what I think, man. Five.
I'm okay.
Oh wait, do you know how to make a sign, mister? Don't forget it. It also have a pretty picture on it, or I know an artist.
If so,
let's ask Neras. He's good at drawing.
Huh?
Wait, is that the person who drew those pictures of your journey? Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to come with you. I want to talk to Mr. Neras. Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Ah, Maria, she got. Oh, bye. Oh my god. Come on, just stop calling Mr. That's why I prefer Japanese version. Okay, so what's next? Anything? Alright. Nothing else here at the moment, so...
What do you want to do?
Wonderful.
So...
Alright.
So let's go to the... Merchant Bazaar.
Let's head there right away.
That there? Now that is a menacing sky.
I want to see if I have some kind of...
Awful weather. Young man! Young man!
Now what am I to do?
Oh, there's Glodell. This is the first time I met Glodell.
Choose me!
I see.
Let's do it. It's my first time getting Glodell.
What business do you have with me?
What's this? Come to tear me down a peg, have you? If it is a battle of words, you want to accept the challenge. I prefer to strike with more direct method, but I spare you for Count Louis' sake. You realize soon enough that I am the rising star. You little have anyone indeed stick with the farce. I can't believe anyone falling for it. I make sure you pay for it tenfold.
Choose me!
When I take my place upon the throne, I will reform this rigid society in a true meritocracy. We live in a society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. Are we shipped to accept such a world, or are we alliance who will devour it? As king, I'll be one of those who demonstrate true strength Even those who inferior birth, that's true equality, not by power. And what of the weak? What of the weak?
Hang on.
Not everyone meets the definition of strength. What will happen to them? As long as they don't replace the weak will be protected. Those who can't live will serve. What? I won't fulfill their roles. We can live all live in peace. God, I'm not fit to live, but it's tons amount which in order supposed to trust them. Oh dear. Damn it.
Farewell.
That's not right word then.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh boy. At least we got it. Okay, so that's not the right answer. Okay. My god.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay.
Somehow.
Soldier be injured would seem they run in time with human. The group was attacked by new recruits are training exercise. Many of the injuries quite grave, I'm afraid. Something we can do to help.
That reminds me.
Ah. There's a woman in their inn. I heard she's in herbalist, so maybe we should know something. Okay.
Did you know?
Alright. So anything new here? No. Alright then. So I guess let's save here, guys. Let's save. Okay, guys, that's all to this live stream. Yeah, I'm sorry, just only 2 hours and 40 minutes because I do some stuff with my mother and with my parents. So yeah, so I'm getting late at night. And not to mention, this live stream is full on dialogue, full on cutscene. But hopefully, the next time live stream will be more action because now we are focusing on improving ourselves, strengthening our bodies, our leveling up before we go to the infiltration and up until Louis Sawyer. Okay, guys. So thank you for watching. Hope you like this live stream. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell button for more content every week. And then we see you in next live stream. Thank you guys. Have gamers. Bye bye.